Fine, I'll admit it. I am really into the Pokemon TCG right now. Honestly, it's a little ridiculous how into it I am. It is now a routine of just wake up, drink coffee, go on eBay, bid/buy on things I want for my own collection or things that I think I can turn around for profit later. It's madness. And I know this is sudden because I have only talked about or played Pokemon TCG on my channel a handful of times. I used to even live with a professional Pokemon TCG player and prolific streamer, Purple Cliff, and I didn't even care about Pokemon at the time. Like, I never even had an interest. My entire house was full of Pokemon cards, and I just did not care until now. And I think it's for a number of reasons. First, Champion's Path. I was really interested in the two chase cards inside, the Rainbow Zard and the Shiny Zard. I was lucky enough to pull the Rainbow Zard in under 15 packs, and then Uni pulled her Shiny Zard in under 3 packs. Incredibly lucky, ridiculously lucky. Then Logan Paul opened up a first edition base set box and pulled in about 300,000 viewers. And honestly, despite what you might think about Logan Paul, 300,000 people is a lot. You know, who else is bringing 300,000 people to a stream related to Pokemon? Nobody. Not even the biggest PokeTubers are doing that. I've never seen more hype for the Pokemon TCG in all my life. Celebrities are giving their PSA 10 Charizards to their babies. Bro, no, please. This is giving me anxiety. 100 Thieves Nade Shot just thanked Leonhardt for reigniting his passion into the hobby. Logan has said that he thinks he has found his lane because his last 2 Pokemon videos were trending. Is Logan Paul a PokeTuber now? So yeah, right now is a perfect time to get into the hobby if you're looking at it, if you're watching these YouTubers. But man, there is so much to learn. And don't get me wrong, it is perfectly fine if you want to spend a few dollars here and there, buy a pack, get the rares, put it in a binder and collect. Keep them in pristine condition, enjoy them. In the future, they're probably going to be worth something maybe. But what if you wanted to look at this as an investment? And trust me, calling it an investment is exactly how you're going to justify spending that much money. To put it in perspective, I have spent... No way. I'm not reading that on a video. And just aside, you do not need to spend tons of money on Pokemon cards. Do not go broke for Pokemon cards. I wish I could give all this information to you myself. I wish I was an expert in collecting cards, but I'm not. And it's because I'm not an expert that I do feel qualified to tell you exactly where I've been learning so much information to swell my brain with knowledge. There's the bigger channels like Leonhardt, Randolph, PokeRev. Their quality is really good. Their entertainment value is really good. And yes, their knowledge is also there. But through my Pokemon journey, I have found some hidden gems. These channels and the info they provide is just mwah. First up is Pokenav. Pokenav? The guy wears a suit, so he obviously knows what he's doing. When's the last time a guy in a suit lied to you? One of my favorite videos of his is Save It or Grade It. It's a question that you're going to ask yourself constantly. It's one of the first things that I looked up, and the reason why is because, are you going to buy this booster box? Are you going to save it sealed, or are you going to open it, get the cards out and grade them? He breaks it down very well in this video. Also, if you're not sure what grading is, if you're completely new to this, it's essentially a rating system from 1 to 10 to judge how good of condition your card is in. The flex gods, not just one god, multiple gods. Anyway, look, he's a new YouTuber who is taking a different take on the hobby, in my opinion. He's very candid with his thoughts. He doesn't sugarcoat stuff, and I find his keeping it real demeanor like really refreshing because you know, there's an environment right now where everyone is making Pokemon cards seem like a zero risk investment. And it's really not. There's definitely risk when you are trying to flip these cards or flip these products and trying to make a profit.
What should I invest in? What should I buy? What's worth buying? You know what I mean? And it's like, what's worth buying is what you enjoy. And even if it becomes worthless, that you still enjoyed as a person. Honestly, it's corny, but you just gotta buy things that you like.
He has a video called Top 3 Tips for Beginners that I really like, and he goes into this with a lot more detail. One of my favorite things he says is actually what I said in the beginning of the video. Do not go broke buying Pokemon cards. Spend what you can, but don't go into debt over, you know, cute critters on cardboard. Twice Baked Jake, he is the most wholesome guy in my opinion in the entire Pokemon community. This guy is like ASMR but with Pokemon. His cadence, the way he talks about stuff, he doesn't just collect Pokemon cards, he collects a ton of different things. Very knowledgeable. I love his video that does paint a rosy picture. It's called Top 10 Pokemon Cards with the Highest Return on Investment.
A PSA 8 base set Charizard is currently going for $300 for a return on investment of 500%. I focus on promotional cards, rare cards, cards with unique artwork, cards with a good story, and cards with amazing artwork.
It really shows that if you're smart about what you're buying, if you are buying things, first off, that you like, that's the number one rule, right? Buy things that you enjoy. So even if they do go down in price, you still enjoy them. Second off, if you can buy stuff that are like promos or cards that you think people are going to really enjoy in the future, he shows that you can turn these cards into massive amounts of ROI or return on investment. He just kind of shows that you could spend $40 on a card that no one really is thinking about or likes at the moment, and then give it a year. And I think this video is between 2019 and 2020. Give it a year, and the return on investment for some of these cards is in the thousands. Smpratte is next, and probably the most technical of everyone I listed here.
Hey everyone, this is Smpratte, and today we're going to talk about bubbles.
He is well spoken with tons of collecting and marketing experience. He has a video called Are Scalpers Ruining Pokemon, and it goes into depth what is happening right now in the Pokemon TCG world. It's kind of a phenomenon, right?
I wasn't sure if I was to do a video on this, but I see a real opportunity to talk about what's MSRP, how does it work buying from a distributor, what does it look like when a company makes a pre-order, what's going on there, you know, why are prices doing what they're doing right now? Why is Champions Pass selling for $70 to $90? Is it because of a scalper, or is there something bigger going on right now in 2020 for why we're experiencing this supply and demand?
Definitely worth watching his videos. Very informational stuff. He's also got a really rad collection.
Can you put me in a video that you're making? It all depends, dude. Is your video titled Nostalgic Factory Sucks?
I couldn't leave out streamers. I had to shout out at least one. Nostalgic Factory is that choice. He also has a YouTube, which you can go check out. But I love hanging out in his streams because he does box breaks. He's breaking cards, and then he is very active with his chat. He answers any question you may have. You know, he answers the same questions kind of over and over again. People keep asking him the same questions, and he never like gets angry about it. He just keeps answering it. Like, I love that about him because there's a lot of new people to this hobby, and there's a lot of questions to be asked. And he really cares about making sure that new people to the hobby are not scammed or taken advantage of, getting ripped off. He makes sure that you are going to be properly equipped with the information you need. And next is my personal favorite. My favorite person that's on YouTube to watch for Pokemon TCG, on top of having the coolest PokeTuber name out there, Danny Phantump is the GOAT.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Phantump.
He's a card shop owner whose channel provides so much value to me that I can't believe it's free. I watch everything he puts out because I feel like I'm watching a masterclass on how to make your own card shop or just sell Pokemon TCG. It's really, really impressive, the information that he's been able to provide. Before I watched his videos, I was just taking all my bulk and I was just throwing it into a box somewhere because who cares? It's common, uncommon, like whatever. Not what I'm looking for. But then I watched his video on master sets, and now I have my own Champions Path master set, which is basically a binder full of every card from that set. And those sets are going for like $2,000 on eBay right now. If you want to make a master set, especially as you sit on it, it gets older, maybe it's not printed anymore, the master sets are gonna be worth quite a bit of money. He taught me how to read the competitive market and sell singles consistently, and how to properly ship your cards and how to save money while doing it. The guy pinches pennies, but he has this philosophy of, you know, it's cents, but multiply that times a couple thousand, a lot of money. He even gave a tip about X and Y evolution boxes skyrocketing in price, and they did. Originally, XY evolution boxes were going for $150, and now, a month later, they're going for $500. I bought my box for $277. 3 days later, it was at $500. So I don't know, man. This guy has the information. He has the knowledge and the expertise to provide it, I think Danny Phantump's gonna go really far. So if you're inspired by Yugimoto's grandpa, then definitely check out Danny Phantump. I suggest downloading all of Danny's videos just in case he realizes that the stuff he's giving out is gold and that he could charge for it. I'd pay money for this information. That's kind of the cool thing about Pokemon TCG community in general, is that everyone is so friendly. This whole community is open with their experiences. They're open with sharing knowledge with everybody. It's really, I don't know, I've never really experienced it before, to be honest. I've never experienced a community that is willing to help each other, and I think that's wonderful. I know I missed some really cool content creators. I know I haven't found every person out there who's giving the best information maybe. So if you have a recommendation, someone that you watch all the time, you'd like to shout them out, go ahead and leave their channel in the comments below. Links to all these channels and videos I mentioned are going to be in the description below, so please go ahead and click on those, check them out, give them a like, subscribe to them as well. Please like this video if it helped you on your own Pokemon journey. It really helps me out a lot. And consider subscribing if you guys like Pokemon content. While making this video, I also joined A-Drive's break of Neo Genesis. It's a vintage box, and I'm really hoping to pull that sweet Miltank inside of it. You can check that out live on November 1st. I'm Good Guy Ghastly, and I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna go open a ton of packages.